Oh god. Oh hey, it's me. Yeah, I know. It's been a hot minute. 2 to 3 months, if I am remembering correctly. The reason for my inactivity is a bunch of reasons. First of all, I've been, doing all these things that I'm about to show you. It's supposed to be a dragon. Doesn't really look like one right now. It's mainly just attached the body parts in one ear, but it's getting there. It's getting to something. Maybe I'll show the end product when it's done. This is just a painting of lily pads. This right here, duck. This is just a horse, and I did take this photo. I did see this in real life, so that's pretty cool. Another reason for my inactivity is also because I've had no idea what to make. I decided to go for this video today just because it was, quick and easy. It was a nice chill video for me to start back up with before I create new content. I have an idea now. It's going to be a reaction to a TV show. I don't know if I'm going to do 1 episode or 2, but I'm really excited for it. Here are also some larger paintings. So here's like some ducks. My friend took this photo. Actually, my friend's friend took the photo, but she sent it to me. Here's just friends. I had this canvas, I thought it was cool. And this is a 30 by 40. This is the largest painting I've ever done. I've done like a super long time ago, so it's fairly recent, but yeah. Honestly, another reason that it's taking me a little bit to get back into the swing of things is because reactions, especially movie reactions, they just take so long for me to edit and make. And while I enjoy making those a lot, and I do kind of want my channel to go more towards that direction, it's hard, especially when I have no inspiration. It's like, oh, I don't know what to make, then I can go months without actually making something. So I do have a poll in my community post asking what you guys want to see more of. If I get more votes for movie content, of course I will make more of those, but I just might not upload as frequently. Whereas for TV show reactions, I can probably upload like at least 2 times a month. And videos like this, I do like making videos like this, but the problem is that I don't have a good camera. I just use my iPhone, and I don't really want to go out and buy a camera if I'm not going to make these videos that often. I knew immediately when starting this video I had to show off. So I was planning on selling a majority of these, but I'm like, they're just like my little gang, I guess, of bees, I can't give them away, and my sister named them, so I've become too emotionally attached. Let me see if I can remember the names, because we literally named them yesterday. It's Ian, Beatrice, this is David, I believe, this is Trent, Emily, Natalie, and this is Catherine. These are usually like the easiest thing to make for me, so I'm gonna see if I can do something about the shadow right here, because I'm like on my phone's mounted on a system thing, just like a thing that I got from Amazon, and this is annoying, the shadow, so I'm gonna see if I can get rid of that. We don't have to go that far up, we can just go like here, I don't know. Next up, we do have something that's actually from my Etsy shop. I think there's only one left, but I'm thinking about expanding the inventory just because I do have enough yarn left over to make more. This is just like a little strawberry cow. I got this fluffy yarn, and I was like, what should I make? And I really like making cows, so I decided to make this little guy. Next we have the first and probably the only doll I am going to make unless I get a commission, because I mean, she took so long to make. This is Agent Carter, or Peggy Carter. I saw the series Agent Carter and I fell in love with it. I love Peggy, so I don't know. I need to watch a tutorial to see how to like get curls in hair, because I've seen people do it before, but I'm not sure exactly how to, because now her hair just looks, I mean, it looks fine, but I prefer it curly, like that, but I'm not sure how to do that yet, so I'll figure that out. Alright, next is another thing you can get from my Etsy. It's just a little cow. We agreed that his name is going to be Dill, so that is now his name. I have bigger cows, and then I have small cows like these. These are really pretty simple to make. I really quickly wanted to come in here and acknowledge how I'm mentioning my Etsy and overall business a lot. I promise this video is not meant to just pander you guys and say, oh, go buy from my Etsy. I wanted to show you guys a little bit more of the insight onto what I make and how I price things and how I go about, thinking, should I put this on Etsy? Should I keep this for myself? Just, you know, like a little behind the scenes as well as showing you guys what I've been up to. All right, next up we got two things. We got this big chicken and then we got this little chicken. I wanted to make the biggest chicken that I could possibly make. I didn't use the entire thing of yarn. I still have quite a bit of it, mainly because it's on Etsy now. But yeah, this one's named Emily. This one's name is Annie. And yes, they are mother and daughter. This next thing used to be on Etsy, but it's not anymore. The listing expired. I didn't renew this one just because I didn't get any sales in that time. Design just kind of came to me. It's also personalized, meaning that, you know, with all the yarn that I had, you could choose a different body, a different set of scales, basically whatever you wanted. The cows are the same way, actually. So the cows are also personalized, meaning you can get this, or you can get, like, I don't know, like a pink body and a dark pink hooves or something, you know. This next thing I'm about to show is actually supposed to be a gift to someone, so I hope that they are not watching this, which I don't know why they would be, because they don't know this channel exists, but so I went on this trip. This is also why I've been inactive for a while, but I went on a London-Paris trip, and there's a lot of pigeons there. And for some reason, there was this joke between my friends about this one person and pigeons, and they were like, oh, you should make like a crochet pigeon with a shirt or something. So I was like, okay, and here's this. I haven't given it to them yet, but yeah, hopefully they're not watching this. All right, next up, I actually literally made these yesterday. These are supposed to be ducks, but they ended up looking more like chicks. So you know what, we'll go with whatever. The only reason why I'm kind of like going on it is because I'm thinking about putting these on Etsy. But the only problem is that I don't like putting small things on Etsy because I have to charge more than, you know, like $7 for them. Otherwise I won't make a profit. This is actually one of the reasons why I want to get into markets, so I feel like I can reasonably price my smaller crochet plushies, because online with the fees and everything, I just don't end up making a good profit. Maybe comment down below, what's a good price point if I put these on Etsy? The cow is currently on there for $11 minus shipping. I can't remember what I put these on for. I think it was like $10.75, also free shipping. I'm thinking if I do put these on Etsy, it's gonna be a choice, you know, like more variations. I'm probably only going to do these colors though. This next one was very close to going on Etsy, and honestly I'm thinking about still putting it on there. It's this little dinosaur, and this is probably like one of my favorite things that I've created. This is really cute. I think it's really the issue of these just take so long to make because it's a thinner yarn, so I have to do more stitches, whereas like, you know, the thicker ones like the bee, you know, the yarn is a lot thicker, so it takes a lot less time to make, whereas this one, it takes a while. But I don't know, because I feel like these could do well, especially if I end up doing markets and stuff. Maybe I can make smaller ones, and I could definitely make those in bulk pretty easily. These next two, pretty much same situation as the dinosaur. I was gonna put these on Etsy, but they just take so long. I just didn't know, especially this little one, I didn't really know how to price it. And especially this big one, they just take so long to make. I think this took me like 5 days, working on it for like an hour or two every day, but still. These aren't my favorite designs, but they're cute, you know? And I like the tail because I learned how to make pom-poms out of yarn a while ago, so I can be able to make a really cute tail. But maybe I'll just sell them like as it is in the future, not make more of them. Or maybe I can make more of them and then sell them. I don't know. But if I were to sell them, let me know what a good price point would be, especially for this one, just because it takes so long. But it's, you know, I mean, it's a cute bunny and I don't want to charge too much for it. For context, like on my Etsy, you could probably look on there, I'll probably put a picture up. I don't really charge more than $20 per plushie just because I want my stuff to be affordable, and this is really just side money for me. It's not like the main reason I make money. I would like it to be, but for now, you know, I just want to get my art out there and sell it for a good price so anyone can enjoy it. All right, this next one, it's just a little turtle. I used the same yarn that I used for the chickens here for the face, just because, you know, I had some of it left over, and at the time the chickens weren't on Etsy, so I was like, what should I do with some of this yarn? And I made a little turtle, so I still have plenty of it left, obviously, because this didn't take up that much. And I used this blue for the shell, and I think this is actually really cute, because I didn't know how it was going to turn out with the speckled yarn and everything, but this is actually one of my favorites. I really like him. Next up, we got another turtle, and these are on my Etsy, and again, it has the personalization. It's so similar to the cows, You can choose what you want, what colors you want. I like the turtles a lot just because they're a really good size, so they don't take too long to make. So I don't need to charge a whole lot for it. And you know, they're really fun to make. I think if you're into crocheting and you haven't made a turtle before, please do. They're really fun. Next one is also on my Etsy, and honestly, I'm thinking about just renewing this one until the end of time because look at this little thing. It's a little, I think I made this around Valentine's Day, and it's just a little seal with a heart, similar to the turtles. They're just really fun to make because of how small they are, and they're just really simple. They're even more simple than the turtle because it's just, you know, a circle, a little tail at the end. The heart, don't ask how I made the heart. I don't know, I just wing it every single time. Definitely if I do a market, this will be one of the things that I make for sure. And maybe I could even do different colors of the heart. You know, I don't just have to stick with pink. I could probably do red, maybe even blue. Now these next ones I'm definitely going to sell in the future, not on Etsy, but in markets. But they're just like these little bees. Sometimes when I'm bored, I don't know what to crochet, I just make, you know, just little bees. Because like I said, bees are just so simple. And they're really cute and really fast. The reason I don't want to put them on Etsy is, again, just the size problem. I have to charge so much for, I feel, so little. And of course I could always do the, it's like $10 for 3 of them, but I just feel like it'll be more convenient in markets. No one really wants something, but it's just out of the price range, and they can just get a little bee for like $2 to $3. That's probably the most I was gonna charge for these. All right, we got 4 more plushies left. This next one, remember how I mentioned earlier that I really like making cows? This is another cow. I got this velvet yarn from Joann's. I get all my yarn from Michael's and Joann's, by the way. I'm just going to cut in again to ask if this is something you guys will want to see. I know I don't really want to make too many art videos, but I do enjoy doing reviews and even vlogging sometimes. So I wonder if you guys would like to see a video where I compare Michael's and Joann's yarn, because both of them have a pretty big selection of yarn, but just so we can compare the prices, maybe like the coupons they offer, the brands. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. This one's a lot thicker than this one. I don't really like using them together, but I did for this one, and I think it still turned out really cute. Now this next one, I'm probably never going to replicate or ever sell, because I think it took longer than the bunny and the dinosaur. So this is a red panda, and I put so much detail into this one. It's not the highest quality or the greatest. I think I made this one like in the beginning when I was getting used to crocheting bigger animals, but you know, I'm really proud of him. He's definitely a treasure of mine. The tail's my favorite part. Just, it's so bouncy, so cute. Yeah, I love him. Honestly, I didn't really want to show this next one because I'm not a big fan of it, but anyways, this is just an axolotl. I kind of rushed through him, not gonna lie, so it's kind of my bad. I am thinking in the future maybe I'll make smaller axolotls and try to sell those, but for now it's just this guy. And now for our last plushie. I think I have saved the best for last. It's a snake. I do have a photo of this snake on one of the trees I have outside. I've never actually measured it. I think I should, because this project, let me tell you, it took me 1 to 2 months, if not more. I wasn't really counting, but this project took me so long, and it was absolutely worth it. This, by far, even more than the panda, this is one I am never selling, never replicating, ever, because it took so long. Here's him stretched out on the floor. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's more relaxed than what I usually do. I can promise you next video will not be like that. But yeah, I promise I will try to upload more frequently, and I'll see you guys next time.